Good evening, everybody. Welcome back again to another live show on the channel. Friday night, 8 o'clock. Well, just after it is because I've been on TTR. You know what that means. PD's Football Live Show is back again. Mason, are we looking forward to some more crazy shit tonight?
Aye, but I'm probably going to get slated by Chippers for what I stand TTR.
Yeah, I've seen that. He's speaking of that. He's just coming into the room now.
Hello,
Room now.
Chippers.
But, yeah, lots to get through on tonight's show. We'll discuss the game last week against Forest and get some people's thoughts on who might not have got their views from last week. Of course, we will discuss England as well because they got the revenge over Greece. And, of course, we'll discuss... we might discuss the Newcastle women's team as well because they are in action on Sunday at the Cathedral on the Hill. Get yourselves along there if you haven't got your tickets yet and if you really want to go. Hopefully we can have a good crowd as well on Sunday as well. And it's £8 a ticket only for the game. And other football news, we'll touch up on that as well. And, of course, Chippers' rant half an hour within the show. What's going to be up his sleeve for tonight? And, of course, followed by You Know What within an hour of the show. And we know it's always a banter show, this one. We always say if the show's not going to be for you, do not tune in and watch it. It's as simple as that. But this is what happens on PD's Football Live Show. Good evening, Tom. Look forward to this. Good evening, Neil. David, Ivan and Olaya Galantis joined on the show this evening. Well, he didn't join on TTR Friday, I can tell you that. Although I think I know who it actually was.
Beer.
Nope. I'll not discuss yet.
Billy. Oh, no,
No, I don't know. I'm going to I'll private chat who I think it was.
But that should be his. Oh, you said
Well, think he'd be on tonight. Well, he wasn't on TTR, Tom, but as I mentioned, I think I know who it was.
The fact is, Martin was on TTR chat, he was.
Well, he might be. He couldn't. Well, it was. I don't think it was, to be honest.
I think it is.
Just... So yeah, but anyway, you know the usual drill, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please do give us the thumbs up. Really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. Please do smash the likes if you enjoyed tonight's show. We should be in for a blast, as always. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. We are just over 10 subs away from 2,300. Help us get there as soon as we can. Your support means the world to us. We're on our way there now. So help us get there by smashing that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed, but you enjoy what goes on this channel week in, week out. Or if you are brand new at the channel as well. So do show your support to smash that subscribe button. And hit the bell notification. That does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So make sure you hit that bell to make sure you do not miss any content at all we bring on this channel for you. If you want to give a donation to the channel, feel free to do so, either through Super Chat or Super Thanks when the show's finished. It's entirely up to you. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. And if you are a member of the channel, you will be put into a prize draw we do as well. Julie, good evening. Still cannot believe it was. Well, yep, he certainly is. Why haven't you guys come here to Saudi? The team has an open training session and meet and greet tomorrow morning. I've heard that. I'm not sure who's gone. We know that's flown out to Saudi Arabia, but there's something that could that you never know what could happen. That could happen at some point in the future. So anyway, let's get to the guest on in the waiting room. So we've got, of course, who loves this train so much. Couldn't resist it.
To be fair, I'm only staying for like 10-15 minutes because I'm going to sleep ready for the fight tonight.
Oh,
who's fighting tonight? Man. Who's fighting tonight?
Mike Tyson on Netflix.
Oh, David Jasper, what played
But
Chippers?
can I say something as well? Like I was watching the
It's tough.
Spain under-21s game, and Lewis Miley came on for England.
He did, but the game finished 0-0.
Yeah, but that's good. At least we're getting players now who play for Newcastle on the under-21s are now going into the team.
It is Mr. Lewis, the train spotter, and here, of course, comes. There he is.
There he is. Mr. Sheepshag on the top corner. Glance bum chum.
Anyway, from last week, I mean, what a performance it was, Chippers.
How does it work?
Well, I mean, probably by the highlights, and you might have seen.
Yeah, I've seen highlights, and yeah, got a bit of wasn't expecting that. So I think again, it's second score 3 goals in the second half and not concede, and should have scored more really.
Yep. Totally, yep.
I can't believe you're watching that fight, Lewis. I mean, it's like fighting your dad or granddad. What's the point?
Or bite takes and kicks jigs, but even Tom's going to be watching it as well.
What?
What time is the fight due to start, according to David?
Well, the program starts at 1 o'clock. The Mike Tyson fight's not until 4 a.m.
You've got loads of time, Lewis, surely.
I'm going to watch it all.
What?
Oh,
Lewis, you better beat that Gator game tomorrow.
I'm not going.
Oh, what? Is he being paid? You being paid?
Martin's
Probably.
in the chat. Good evening, Martin. Hope you're well.
Aye, good evening, God.
Lewis.
Go on.
Win last week.
I know, I couldn't believe it.
Against a team that has been flying this season, but we went down there, and yeah.
But it's nice again if a win again. I was just like, now just think we're now only like a couple of points off Champions League football again. It's mental.
Yeah, absolutely.
And but I was got to say one thing as well. Shocking about Joe Linton house again broken again.
I mean, there's no place in a will at all for it. Whoever has done this deserves to have the key thrown away from them. And
it's not nice. Why should that thing? If you're fair enough, like if you're football playing, everyone knows you're going to be wealthy and that from Premier League.
People are just there's some people in this world who are absolutely brain dead, Lewis. Who've got nothing better to do.
That's the thing. They're just trying to get something, nick it, and sell it for money.
It was Chippers.
No, it wasn't me.
Chippers. I think I know who it was. Is Thingy going on to TDR? I don't think it was, David. Good evening, Pete. Let's get Conference League this season. Wow. Do you know what? There's still point. We're not many points off the top 4.
1 point off 4th, aren't we?
Yes, we are the last game, unfortunately, when we return back after the break, unfortunately. But
is that not a good thing for us? Because we can see how the other teams did.
The only question is they could pull away. Well, depends.
Fuck the other teams, man. Let's just do our job and get.
That's it. That's it. We don't care about. We just got to do our business on the pitch. Which, by the way, I think we'll beat West Ham. Sorry, Wacky. Well done, Mason. Miley got a scholarship at Newcastle.
Oh yeah, Mason Miley. Yep, that. I was just seeing this just earlier on. It would be nice if one day Mason, Jamie, and Lewis all played together.
Lads, Monty is in the house. Hi. Deuce Spilden. Yes. Martin, I think that was you. Considering you were going to invite the guy on, I believe that was you, my friend.
I'll try again. I'll go chuck my block on the green screen on TTR.
Well, it was. You've got to try.
Is that
true? Ryan's got an STD.
Easy Shaq Tybert and like he.
Yeah, but you should have seen the state of them. He sent videos, man, of the Swansea Shag, man. The state of them, they look like blokes and they were hungering.
Aye.
I'd rather not. Thank you very much, Mason.
Really enjoyed the Forest game last week, says David.
Yeah.
David, you were down there. I presume your brother had a great time. That was your second time at the City ground as well. And yeah, to see 2 wins in a row there must have been great. Good evening, Gordon. How are you doing, lads? Hope you're keeping well.
Oh, great. I'm off work for 16 days now, man. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, God, Mason's got his girlfriend there. You can just tell with his cheesy face, man.
He's going red.
You won't know what an STI is. You don't get any action.
Part-timer. 39 hours a week's part-time, is it?
She can't see much. She works in a hospital.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I'm employed, but I'm not employed at. Like I work for the foundation.
We know who you do that, Lewis. How many times have you said it on this show?
Yeah, but I guess one of those weird ones because it's you know what I mean.
Exactly. Let's get more action than chippers.
This
is hard work watching your channel and fun and TV on TV.
What?
I'm just like with also the England game. That referee was absolutely awful.
Again, yeah, we'll touch on that during the show once we've got through. Oh, I think Mason's just his camera.
Oh well, now we're talking about that camera.
Oh, he's still there. He's fair enough. But yeah. Oh yeah. But Chippers international break coming the right time or wrong time for you?
I don't mind it. I really don't. I think the way we play, I think a lot of players are probably going to need to have a week or two of.
Yeah, which, by the way, they're on the way to Saudi Arabia, although they may have landed by now because
they have about an hour ago because the club put something on saying that they've landed or something.
Well, that's good. So they've got their safe.
Did it fly from Newcastle? Did it fly from Manchester?
Fly from Newcastle.
Charter. Lewis did not John Sinclair, right?
What the fuck's Mason doing?
What the hell are you doing, Mason?
That looked a bit dodgy. The way we play, the intensity we play, it's good for them to get a rest because we're going to need it for the Christmas period because we've got some tough games over the Christmas period. So they're going to need to be at it. Well, the festive time because we've got the likes of Liverpool and Man U to play.
Well, yeah, that's it.
It's one of those things. I don't like the international break, but it's coming a good thing for us. It's probably come at the wrong time for us because we're on the momentum.
Well, yeah, that's it.
But you never like. But the thing is, on Monday, have you seen the weather forecast for Monday?
Monday and Tuesday snow.
Yes, it could be the first game at St James's Park this season to be played in the snow.
But we don't play it on the following Monday. It's not going to be here for a week.
Oh yes, shit! I'm getting confused.
We play Ireland on Sunday, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Let's just get some more action. And Chippers is always at A&E with wrist problems due to access. Oh, God. Miggy had a cracking game last night. He needs to bring back that brilliance back to Newcastle with him, says Martin. I've not watched it.
Yeah, the beat Argentina.
Was the real one, son? Time I gift a membership, I hope Chippers gets it. Since we went 1-0 down, we went for it and we defended well. That's it. David's made a good point. I mean, Mason, particularly, we didn't let our heads drop. We kept going.
He's on mute.
Yeah, he's on mute.
Way.
Yeah. I think if that was a team under Bruce or the Cabbage, that would probably go even further. I think that if that was a team from last season, I think it would have been not very good. Because I feel like if go on, Lewis.
As before talking about this game as well, it's like I think their goal shouldn't count because it was an elbow in the face. Shower player in the build up of the play. as well. The player who did the high foot on Longstaff right into the referee, the elbow in the face. He did about 5, 6, 7, about 8 challenges, nothing given. His 9th one was a yellow card. Surely he should have been sent off way earlier or booked earlier on.
Yeah.
It just proves the point now, because we can't trust referees with David Coote, because we never know what the other referees have been doing.
Well,
Sorry to put it in there. Carry on, Mason.
no, don't worry.
Yeah, I think if that was a team from last season, we would have probably been 2-3-0 doing at half time.
Yeah, I agree easily. I mean, Chippers, Eddie House, do you think Eddie House starting to win some people over now again?
I don't know if it's winning somewhat people over, but it's just he's got to do it on a consistent basis. He can't just do it he's got to do it against West Ham and get it right. He's got to get right the game after that and the game after that. We've said quite a bit that he's got the team selection wrong and too many times, and it's the games that matter. And at the minute, he got it right on Sunday in the game that mattered, so he needs to keep getting it right in games that matter. It's as simple as that.
Well, Monty's gifted a membership out. It's gone to Martin Makepeace. Julia, I'll throw this one on Elaine and PG, the same person.
I think I know who that Elaine could be, but I'm just surmising.
She's got. I think she got time on there was quite short-lived. Member for 9. Martin has been a member for 9 months as well. Hey, Lawrence is in. I didn't see Lawrence come in there.
Wait, did Elaine actually get on the show for Paul's show?
Tom's just said who it could be. That's
all right.
A famous one previously.
What on this?
No, I think it's. I'll put in the private chat who I think it could be.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Good evening, Wacky. Hope you're well.
Used to be a mod on Paul's channel, isn't there anymore. That's who I think it could be.
Oh, I kicked Elaine out, working his ticket the past few days. There you are, Tom. Peter, I was thinking about your top and worst 5. Why don't you do a top or worst 5 in the 90s era, Bobby era, and the Ashley era? Just to thought, no, we'll have a look at what we could do on that.
Because if we did the 5 because there was more than 5 bad moments in the Mike Ashley era, that's why it's hard to pick from all of them.
Not many, not be many under the Bobby era, you could say, but Ashley era, there's plenty. I mean, I think me, Mason, and John and Tony, we did a show on our top 5 seasons, worst seasons.
I mean, suppose we could do top 5 and top 5 best and worst, maybe his moments at Newcastle, even if it's off the pitch stuff, or top 5 matches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I was just on Facebook earlier on today, and you seen Argentina's they're doing new kit release.
Oh yeah. It's a cracking kit from Adidas.
It's basically like our kit, but obviously they got the trefoil logo on, and the Argentina badge is not the original one.
All right.
They haven't even got any stars on the shirt this time.
Fair enough.
If you go into Argentina, England, EN for England, it'd be on there because I do like that kit for Argentina.
Fair dues. We had plenty of good and bad during the Ashley era. Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah, the only good thing for me was when Mike Ashley sold the club.
Argentina shirts is Tom.
I bet it's blue and white.
Yes.
Well, obviously it will be.
Me.
It's gonna be, obviously.
Well, I don't know. They could have any colour they want.
Well, I don't think they're going to change it by the looks of it. So I'm guessing, Peter, you're around my age group, mate. I'm 42. Not as old as that, Monty.
69.
You can kiss my backside there, Chippers.
I'm not far off 42. It's not 8 years away.
Oh.
To tell about me fucking hair. Doesn't go. It only goes darker when you die. Fuck that. It's only getting grey. I knew.
Anyway. Anyway, let's turn our attention to the women's team for Sunday. Who is going? I'm there.
I'm there.
Fortunately not.
Oh, go on, Joy. Your Chippers
I'm
working.
off actually. I might pop up. I might just get a ticket and go on, but I'll see.
What? Come on, yeah. Come on, Chippers.
Come on, Chippers.
I can't get a ticket to sit next to you because you've got tickets. I can't get tickets to sit next to you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm not going to sit there
we can just meet up at the same place, like where we do the fan cams afterward, the games.
Well, we'll normally buy the club. We'll probably be around the club shop before the game, anyways.
Right. I was going to say something about the TTR show, but the StreamYard being absolute idiots again.
I'm not buying a ticket just to sit there and by myself look like a reloader just watching the game of football.
Don't worry, Chippers, man.
But
I know,
I
but come on.
sitting.
It looks a bit wrong, doesn't it?
No, I wouldn't see so. Even Tom's just put there, if you buy a ticket, you'll get priority for the Mackems game later in the season.
Yes,
there
that's
you
true.
are.
All right.
That's been confirmed. That's been confirmed by the club.
Lawrence, you're there.
Yep.
Lewis, you there?
Yep, but I'm not working. I took the day off.
Chipper, Martin Mason, you going?
Oh, you're on mute, man, Mason.
He's not even taking part in the show, man. Look at him.
What are you done with?
Women's game on Sunday, are you going?
Oh, I'm not bothering.
Oh.
Mason, get a ticket. If you don't go, you get priority for the Mackem game anyway.
I was thinking of going to the gym and then watching the game.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I was planning to do on Sunday.
There was a trying to have a season ticket for the Lasses. Even Tom's got a season ticket for the Lasses by himself.
I think the thing is, though, at Kingston Park, it's a bit different because a lot you can, you can stand. It's like sitting. You're forced to be sitting down, aren't you? At St. James's. You can't just stand and move.
You can't stand on the both sides. Probably behind the goal, you probably can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though, but you can walk up and down, and you can't just. You're not confined to one seat. That's.
Yeah, actually, because they're saying like order your ticket in advance.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if you're standing at the Lasses game behind you can stand. I mean, if it's empty, you can stand pretty much anywhere. You're not like on that part of the thing. I know Kingston Park's got seats as well, but if you're standing, you can stand the whole way. Yeah,
but Tom's just saying you're sitting at Kingston Park. I have a designated seat.
I would prefer to be standing if I was at Kingston Park. I know behind the goals are both standing, so I would prefer to stand for me and watch football and sit down and watch it because I would prefer to be on the move rather than just sitting there confined to some space. You know,
to be on them.
Because that's how I like watching football. I don't like watching football sitting. I like watching it standing.
Okay then.
Like when I went to the friendlies last summer, I got the seat. I got my mate and his girlfriend were in the standing corner because we could sit and stand. So it was a lot easier. It was a lot better to watch the matches there, so you can pick and choose if you want to stand up or sit down. And there was no problem. That was fine for me.
There we are.
I don't want to look like a bird stood to the gym a seat by myself, do I?
Well, he's going to go to the Derby game in March. I'm going to go to that as well. Good evening, and Mark says evening all. Hope you're keeping well. Mark? Fred Wacky have some mental nights out in Swansea. Okay.
Shagging sheep. Stick a finger in Dolly.
Oh,
okay. but to be fair, on Sunday, I'm going to wrap up warm.
It's probably going to be cold. Yeah. Probably will.
It is November, Lewis. I mean, it's you're not exactly going to be putting your shorts and t-shirt on,
or taking your top off.
Martin, thank you so much for a $4.99 super chat. Icon gift memberships. PT as a gift. If you want to donate the couple to channel, Chippers may get one of them.
I can't because I'm not in the chat. You have to be in the chat to get one. I'm live on here.
Actually, that hasn't happened. One time I was then chatting to Tony's channel, and I got gifted membership.
I think it just goes out to anyone.
Chippers. I need to plug something with Chippers, yeah, like. My new next door neighbour. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, God.
Is it?
My new next door. Ho, ho, ho. At least my missus isn't, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, Mason.
Good evening, Paige. Peter, did you ever get to Filbert Street? Was my first away game? No, I didn't actually. Good evening, Joe. Hope you're well. Ian, just saying hello. Richard Lewis, get that extra train spot and fleece on, lad. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening, Paige. Again, Julie. Is Sinclair doing hospitality at Wrexham? I think he's going to Stockport, is it?
That's how they're playing tomorrow, Wrexham.
Yes, that's yep. John's going to be doing another vlog from there, I believe.
He's do you not think he'll do a Man U one in the future?
No,
yes.
In a Deadpool costume.
Well, no, because
good evening, Yob. I hope you are keeping well as well. Good evening, John. Hope you're well.
Yep, yeah. I'm going to head out, guys. Ready for later on.
Okay, Lewis. Yeah, no problem, Lewis.
I'm obviously going to do my score prediction for the women. I'm going to go 3-0.
All right.
Wow. Okay, then. Okay,
and we're going to beat the record as well. We're going to get 16,000 in.
Wow.
We'll get more than that.
Maybe more.
And then we'll break the record again against the Markhams.
Yes.
Okay, take care, Lewis.
See you later.
Tom's went to Filbert Street before. It was a right dump. I had to walk between people's houses like Fulham.
You looked it on the telly.
Oh, nice. It's not Fulham and Luton. Red card for Croatia, apparently. Okay.
All right. Let's see this. Could have a look at some scores. I know Perez has got an assist for Spain tonight against Denmark.
Oh, is he? Jose Perez.
Yep. The under-21s drew 0-0. Lewis Miley got his debut.
Yeah, it was 0-0 in that game, so...
0-0 between Scotland and Croatia. Sucic, I think that might be how you pronounce it. He's the one who got sent off 2 yellows.
Not one that plays the West Ham, is it?
I know that Kaleta Carr. You remember him from the Carabao Cup semis? He's been booked, so is Luka Modric. I don't think it's the same guy that plays. No, I don't think it's the same guy who plays West Ham. I think. Glad you're referring to. He's from the Czechia.
Oh, he's Czech and the Czech Republic. Czechia.
Yeah. Anyway, go back to the women again. Congratulations on Alicia Body, who picked up the Jackson Nixon Trophy for Tyneside's most promising youngsters at the Sports Award in Newcastle yesterday. So again, congratulations to Alicia.
Yep.
Apparently the fight starts. He wants to watch the whole thing, apparently.
Fucking stupid,
so right, Dub, one stand was attached to a row of houses. Wacky says, how's the tooth chippers?
Well, it's not there now.
Yeah, I mean, it's good evening, Coffee. Hope you're well.
It's not I know. It's still, I'm all right, but it's still a bit. But it's gonna take a while to heal.
It can do. Did I miss the Chippers rant? No, you haven't. Just under a minute for that to go, actually.
Yep.
So, here you are. So, yeah.
If anybody's not doing that tomorrow, get yourself to the Gator game.
Yep, I'm there, Mason.
No, because Peter plugged. No, Chippers, because Peter plugged for the last game. I'm plugging for the Gator game.
All right.
No, fair enough. Hope it never cost Chippers. Could have took it out for free. I'm
gonna have a lie in tomorrow, me fucking parched.
I was there in May 92. It was crazy that day. Kicked off completely. I had a toothache a few times and pulled out three out me. Enjoy your train spotting, Lewis. What's the average crowd size, Mason? At Gateshead? I'm not sure.
It's funny with Gateshead.
Aye, Gates. They're getting more fans than they did like 5 years ago. Where?
Yeah, absolutely. Good evening, Jim. Even though one of the TTR viewer watchers missed, we've just been talking about the game last week and we're just discussing about the women as well. But because it's half an hour gone, it is time for...
Well, my rant, I spoke about it briefly after the game last week when I came on. It's, again, just about Anthony Taylor and the shocking nature of his refereeing display last Sunday. I mean, to that Mark Yates, can't remember his first name, I just know his second name Yates.
Right, is it Ryan Yates?
Ryan Yates, that's the one. How on earth he did not get sent off at all on Sunday? How on earth
Crazy,
nobody's been
innit?
mentioning the shocking shoddiness of his tackles and his midfield display? It's absolutely criminal. The bloke could have, done some serious damage to Tino, whatever, mental elbow him in the face. He could have damaged an eye socket. He could have done broken nose. He could have done anything to him with that elbow. And Anthony Taylor on the replay is looking straight at the decision and does nothing. VAR look at it, does nothing. There's not even a booking for it or anything. How's that right? Then literally Sean Longstaff gets a tackle in the knee in front of the referee. Nothing's done about it. VAR do nothing about it. How's that right? He's literally gone out deliberately to injure two players and nothing's been done about it. And then Dermot Gallagher on Monday, they're saying nothing about it on that ref watch. Why? Why is nothing being made of it? Because literally Ryan Yates has gone out there to deliberately injure two players and the referee has let him do it. Now, I'm sorry, right? All this shit with David Coote and all, I forget about it. But again, this just shows the referees are a disgrace in this league. They're not good enough. They're not to the level, and they can't make a basic decision. Even the VAR ones aren't good enough. It's about time Howard Webb gets off his fucking high horse and does something about this, because someone will get seriously injured again. Someone from, I think, Kalina, in my opinion, needs to come in, wipe the whole lot of them out, get rid of Howard Webb because he's done F4 since he's come into the job, sort these referees out and whip them into shape because they're clearly not good enough. That needs to be, the whole tier needs restructuring, the whole lot needs doing, because we can't have these decisions where a referee is missing a blatant elbow in somebody's face or a knee-high tackle in front of his face and get nothing done about it. And the fact is, he can still continue to referee on when it could happen. If he's refereeing a League One or League Two game this weekend, it could happen in that. And there's no VAR on that game either. So again, if he just gives a yellow, it's ridiculous. It's shocking. And the fact that these decisions haven't been highlighted this week because another referee decided to stick cocaine up his nose is nigh on ridiculous, because it just shows to me how embarrassing our referees are in this league, and that something needs to be done about it. They had all summer that's just gone to change it, to do something to get it all sorted. They fucked up. They did nothing about it. And to make matters worse, none of them, nothing's improved. It's just as bad as what it was last season, when one referee can say something and then someone on VAR can disagree with them and go and overrule them. How does that work? VAR was meant to be there for literally to help the referee, and to me, it seems to just overrule the referee. What's the point? You may as well not have a referee on the pitch. You may as well just have a VAR official on the pitch calling all the decisions. I mean, we've benefited from some of them, but a lot of them we've benefited for the right reasons, because we should have had them decisions, and it was a penalty or it was a red card against her. A lot of the, so something has got to be done, because watching the knee-high tackle and a deliberate elbow when he's watching the player before he looks at the ball, it needs to be done, because that's deliberate. They both should have been red cards. He's gone out there deliberately to hurt two of our players, and he's very unlucky. He's very lucky he hasn't, because I kid you not, if he had, some shit would have went down, because he's deliberately. For me, if someone deliberately injures a player on a pitch, I would be suing them, because it's a deliberate act. It's no stupidity that he's literally gone out there to hurt somebody. And I'm just surprised no one decided to lamp him with full time, because I would have. I would just say, listen, come in the tunnel and I'll lamp you. If you think you can get away with elbowing somebody on the pitch and then doing a knee-high tackle and getting away with it. I'll come and see us after the game, and we'll see what happens then, because it's not good enough. It really isn't. So it's something's got to be done. It's as simple as that, because it will happen, and someone will get serious injured because of a poor tackle, and we can say it's coming. Ryan Yates is probably going to be that person that does it on someone, unfortunately, until he gets it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gets what's happened to him. It's just a joke, man. It really is. Pisses me off.
Julie says, can't believe Modric is still playing. I went twice, 92 then October 92. It's a disgrace. Chip as tier 2 refereeing. VAR checked and said it was a perfectly good elbow.
All right. Not to mention what Billy mentioned in the show tonight about Dermot Gallagher, like seeing the same tackle.
Twat.
Martin says Longstaff should have gone down to the ground, then he would have got a red. Yeah, he could have done. That Tiers was a right prick to tier referee. Longy could have had a season-ending injury, should have went down. Tim Robertson on VAR, well said, Chippers, to make it West Teen had to go off for treatment when we were facing a free kick. Well, that's what comes out with that other refs, Nick. Well, on David Coote, I'm going to say something a bit later on during the show about him. If Longy went down, Yates was off. Match officials should be held accountable for their decisions, either 3 match bans and no fee for match. They will soon make sure they get it right. Longy definitely saved Yates, says Joe, and even Page says Longy did do a favour not go down. The elbow was ridiculous. He should have been off. He wasn't trying to get leverage to jump or anything exactly. I remember a referee in Sunday League match stopped a game for 2 players to have a fight in centre circle with everyone watching.
You know what else annoys me as well? Ryan Yates went like that to the referee and he didn't get booked for it.
Oh.
Did that? You should. I'm back in a second. I'll see you get to move downstairs.
Can I mention something?
Go on then, Mason.
If Sam or Billy's watching, just to let you know, my Jordan Iron fan club will be back up and running in a month since we play Leicester in a month's time. The Jordan Iron fan club will be up and running again in a month's time. If he's wanting to join after that Palace game, right?
Okay then.
Because if Jordan Iron fan clubs come back up, running back up again, I need those.
Try to get burnt sent off, says Joe. Yep. That's always a booking as well. Cool's punishment will be they take his well. Again, we'll discuss David Cudon because we know what he's been up to, but there's other things we know what's going on. But there's a thing I want to say something later on during the show as well about him as well. So yeah. But anyway, let's get on to from yesterday.
Yep.
I mean, great win. It was Lawrence. Much better performance as well.
Yes.
England had to do what they do. Some new faces in there. Of course, Curtis Jones. Of course, Lewis Hall made his debut coming off the bench in the second half. Did very, very well. But some players played very well. I thought Gallagher was quite good. I thought Madueke, when he set up the first goal, look, he's a very promising player, Madueke, to be fair.
Yes, much better performance than the last game against Greece. No, we do have to get the win we need to get, but we'll give ourselves the head-to-head advantage, which will mean we just need to beat Ireland on Sunday to get that top spot, and I'm sure we'll beat Ireland. But yes, Garcia defensively we did well because Greece did have the chances. Pickford did pretty well. Walker did all right. Hall impressed with him when he came on, and obviously Madueke and Bellingham linking up well for the goal that Watkins scored. And what goal that was from Curtis Jones as well. I was a bit gutted for Black Edema Store with his own goal.
I mean, Mason, it's very cruel on him, to be fair. It's one of those that it rarely can happen.
Before he comes in, look at it. I watched bits. You know what it is? I was watching something on YouTube and I didn't watch much of it last night, but what I seen, I thought it was.
Yeah,
Because I'm getting sick of it in Nationals, to be honest. No, like.
well, the Vlachodimos own goal, it's very cruel on him, to be fair. Like,
I seen that. I was absolutely comical.
I mean, it's something that's very good. It probably doesn't happen a lot in football where it comes off the post, comes off the keeper's back or his legs, and then it just somehow rolls into the back of the net. I mean, it's not the keeper's fault at all, that, like, to be fair, like.
Yeah, he must have been pissed off after that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel for
As well, yeah.
I feel for him, and I feel for him, and I like on the England side, and I'm on the England camp, but yeah, I feel for him. I feel for Oddy though.
Mason, is it true they're making a bad centre 3? You're in it.
No,
the French players play better. They want it more, in my opinion. Wish Tino got on as well. Do you know why I wish he should? Because I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with Walker yesterday. I don't think he should be playing in international football anymore.
I mean, he is 34, I think now.
Yep.
But hopefully we'll see Tino against Ireland.
Do you know what? I'll put Tino instead of Walker. I think England play better without the so-called superstars that pulled out, says Jim. Good point. Yeah, very interesting point there. I fell asleep and didn't watch any of the matches. Yopper, Oddy was unlucky. He was. 2-player score, not always good, says Yopper. Joe, what, yeah.
I've got some breaking news. I've got some breaking news from fans.
Go on then.
Oh, I heard about this.
Leon's been relegated to League 2. It also includes a transfer ban due to their financial situation.
Wow.
Yeah. I think they have to clear the depth, otherwise they're automatically relegated. But yeah, really bad news for them.
Fans, because you've got Bordeaux now, then.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are clubs. I remember, like, I think winning league earned title. I think they both got to Champions League semi. I think they might play each other in the Champions League, and the one got to the semi-finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. But speaking of a club that's apparently on the verge of folding, which is a real shame, and that's West Allotment Celtic.
I heard about this as well.
Who it looks like are on the verge of folding, which is a real shame. It's a non-league club that relies on fans. I heard it's not being greatly ran, the club as well.
Well, I think the committee are getting on from what I've heard. I mean, I just think maybe, when they do step down, because there's always going to come time for that, there kind of needs to be someone in place to take over. And, they're not getting the crowds that, like Newcastle, Benfield, North Shields, are getting in that level.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Forty Celtic in the National League North.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard about this as well.
Right, I've got photos here on the ground. The ground now, 3 years ago. That's the ground. That's the ground. That's it from above.
Yeah, I've seen that. That looks horrendous.
And they're having to play 70 miles in Buxton.
Oh.
Jesus. There could be some Leon players up for grabs, says Coffee. Could be. Paul Pogba's left Juventus.
Yes.
But,
I mean...
Will I take him? No.
Nope.
Lawrence has big ears. He has everything, says Yacht. Yeah, it's kind of a real shame that's happened. But, yeah, it was a great performance from England. I mean... Lawrence, you've got to talk about Lewis Hall. Look how he just read the game fantastically well.
As I said, very impressed with him on his England debut, coming on for the second half. I know Gordon got subbed off, but it was good to see him and them both link up on the left-hand side.
Yeah, absolutely. Gordon played quite well yesterday. I thought so. I was very surprised with Conor Gallagher because he did very well as well, I thought. As well yesterday.
Also, Miggy played the full 90 for Paraguay when they beat Argentina last night.
Yeah, I heard he did. Real Satya about Leon, they were dominant French side back in the
I
day with
remember them.
players like Juninho. Yes, I remember.
Oh yeah, I think they won 7 titles in a row.
Yeah, it was, didn't they? Something like that, wasn't it? It's just again, it's a real shame. Yeah, and Tonali did score for Italy.
Yep. Good win for them away at Belgium.
Yep. They beat Argentina. Wow, yes, Paraguay did beat Argentina.
Yep.
Brazil only managed to draw, I believe.
Yep. I mean, the fans are not happy with their national team. I mean, from what I've heard, it's probably the
he's
worst
coming back now.
Yep.
Sorry, I was just getting a little toe ice cream. Very tiny toe.
All right.
He's He's turning into level 7, Dave, now.
Except we're not playing. What's it called? Bloody Hungry Eyes in the background. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Nobly. So I take out your Nobly Bobblies.
Nobly Bobblies.
This isn't, you know, real. This is a small ice cream. Look the size of it, like my head and ice cream. It's.
Oh, what was it? The one that it was flake. It was flake ice cream.
Aye, flake and Nobly
Bobblies.
And after that, it was on. And after that was on to crisps, I believe. After that as well. You just have to go back and watch that England v Germany watch along back in Euro 2020 on this channel. I was there. Paul even remembers the thing as.
Yeah, he was whipping the moot left, right, and centre.
He was just like, "What the hell's he got now?"
Jabas, you better stop in them ice creams from work.
No.
Oh, fuck's sake, Gemma, man.
Oh, did Mammy get it for you being a good lady? You get your wisdom.
No, I've warned myself. You go shut your mouth. You're already behind the keyboard, but you're not seeing me face.
Put her up for that after the show.
Mason, put on a leash, mate, will you? Before she gets bitten. She won't like that if she gets bitten, will she? Tell her to come back to work. Simple as.
She's not at work till Sunday. She's been off for 4 days.
Not to work then, otherwise the NHS are going to be struggling, aren't they?
I'm so tempted to get a clip of that thingy with back of that again.
Hungry.
I saw those. Some QVC. My Lexi said, "I chippers."
Tell her, hope she's alright because she hasn't been on Facebook recently, so I hope she's alright.
Sam looking to lose his main head. I don't believe it, says Yoppa.
Look, we got someone. I need like mini cups.
Also, where Bruno came from there, he certainly did, Julie. Time to my days off, says Gemma. I work hard.
NHS work, I work 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Get right.
As well, Pakatan Corny for the hamsters.
Look at me hand.
Chipmas, you've nicked that from work. Chipmas, you've nicked that from work, haven't you?
Well, I bought it from work.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Shame about West Allotment as well. Yeah, absolutely. What is Chipper's favourite strip club in the Toons, says David.
What?
Yeah, David's asking what's your favourite strip club, apparently.
For your eyes only.
Nemo's back now, though. She told me I kicked off, but your sound Chippers. Enjoy it. You through the paces and Naughty Boy, all of them. Did you see Bruno sang the Joe Litton song after? Yes, I did see that. That was quite good. That was quite funny that day, to be fair. Like,
that's a right touch. It tastes bloody good, I'll tell you that.
To much what do you prefer? Nobly Bobblies with that ice cream.
This, without doubt. I should have just got one of the massive tubs out the day for like £3. Like that. It starts me fucking heat, massive.
Hello, yeah.
To be fair, I've got a tub of hot Ben & Jerry's in the freezer. Is it cookie dough?
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus wept.
Sexual or what that? Oh.
Beer's getting late tonight. Chibber's thoughts on who does potentially opening the tune.
Oh, you got
Chim-
Peter, you got
Chibber's with you.
Peter, you got Beer's song.
Yes,
No,
I do,
still
Jim.
haven't.
Yes, Jim, I do.
No, I still haven't.
He's give us one of Sinclair and one of Chipper's.
Hungry eyes.
Right.
Do you know what, David? I was thinking the exact same thing about Beer and Paul Glam.
God. Was B on the PG? No, I knew it was. Did Chibbers get yourself a bit of Brazzaville?
I have, believe you and me. My left hand knows about that and all.
Oh, God.
Definitely wasn't hungry after that.
When we saw your Chippers. Oh, one look at you and I can't disguise I'm tricking you. Not got your call. Your missus asking you haven't got the coffee here, Mason.
No.
Fair enough.
Yeah, dumped. She should be paying for that stuff.
Thought you seemed happy I like Chippers.
Because I'm off work now, man. 16 days of freedom. Oh.
Fair enough.
16 days of lying in. No time to get up. Go to the gym and do what the fuck I want.
Oh, wacky. Fuck's sake. Is that really ice cream or did Chippers just visit the spin back?
Why would I eat my own spunk?
Oh, Jesus.
Which what?
Exactly. Oh, fuck me.
I've got hungry eyes, mate. That's all I can say.
Hey, Jesus.
I'll tell you what, Katie Price's spunk. Minus the blood.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I forgot to put the period blood in his monkey's juice or whatever.
Mason lived next door to Costa.
Mason is Costa, man.
The nearest Costa to me is on Team Valley in Gated.
Oh, right, fair enough. Oh, Jesus, yopper. Ugh. Fucking hell, man.
Right, Mackey's a sauce.
What was flavour? Just vanilla?
Just traditional real dairy ice cream.
So it sounds like it hasn't got any flavour to it then.
It's lovely.
Okay.
I've got the honeycomb one as well.
That sounds a bit more nicer.
Sometimes plain ice cream can just be nice.
Chippers, how much was your Ben and Jerry? Says Mark.
£5.
5 quid?
$5.50.
That's how much they are now.
$5.50. Oh, bloody hell.
I haven't ate it yet, though. I've got 2 weeks.
David, I forgot. I do live near a Costa. It's at the top of the bank.
Oh, well. All things aside, it does look nice, Benj. Oh, God.
That's nay good.
So Chippers is eating spunky juice. Oh,
according to Galan, Benji's deed.
What?
Aye, because he fucking sucked him off.
Oh, God. Fuck's sake.
Do you know, have you seen, like, apparently, when the horse shags a person, the horse dies. So obviously
God. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
Apparently, that's
So
what
Benji
happened.
You quitted two herons with corner mark.
So I bet Benji said to Galant, "Nee, I fancy you, Galant."
He must have been gagging for Gallant, and then that was it.
Oh, good grief. It is expensive. Get control of the floor, Pete.
Thing is, what's
I wonder who Galant shagged more, Benji or the old lady downstairs.
Oh, fuck's sake.
She's hiding in his bloody... What do you call it? His patio, man. Kill that when he shagged her.
Yeah, it's
Listen to
expensive.
my songs.
John. I love it. I love it, Tom. £5 for a tub of Ben and Jerry's. Fuck off. Exactly. Just under 5 minutes, just until we get to you know where.
Paul Gann's the horse jockey. In the wrong way.
Oh, he's popped up.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm not reading that out. Fuck that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, I did invite. Yeah, I think I know why that is, Martin. The ice cream is nice too. Fraction of the price as well.
He invite himself, like.
Oh, like my granddad's ice cream last night. It was for flake one and all.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say out though.
Yeah, good grief.
I tell you what, like, when my grandma was alive, we used to go around on a Sunday after dinner. She would literally get the scoops which she would have mint, original strawberry. You would just get all 3 scoops and go bosh, bosh, bosh. You would stick carnation milk on, you'd stick cream on, you'd stick bloody flakes in. It would literally be a bowl of the flipping.
Play my Chipper's song, says Beer. Well, you haven't sent us a beer, unfortunately.
I have. He sent it to me.
All right, okay then.
Can I play it?
How long is it on for?
1 minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, go on then. Play it on your side there, Mason. Let's see what he says.
And he's got one for John Sinclair as well.
Okay. We'll play the Chippers one then. It's very echoey, that.
Actually,
I can't understand it.
Can I play see if the John Sinclair one works?
It'll probably be it's echoey, which means that that'll be the same as well.
Please.
Does the John Sinclair one just say "my guy"? Oh my guy!
My dad has that on every.
I don't know if he's want to download it as an MP3 and then send a message to Peter with it, and then he can play it.
You've tweeted, is it? Okay,
I tweeted it.
All right.
Well,
I'll just see his profile picture.
All right, no, I can't see it on thingy. Hold on. Chip is better at the Pullman Square time of lad when you meet her. Jesus, what?
Oh yeah.
Well, I can't see anything on his post, so and he hasn't DM'd us. That's unfortunately.
I'm surprised Billy hasn't come on for the food pics.
Well, they might have things on tonight, unfortunately. Yeah. So can it be possibly on every time? When was the last time you had a lass in bed?
What, legally or? Does he mean like an actual one, or can it be like a picture of one, or
oh god,
on your phone?
Jesus.
Just this one actually had a wank before work, but
as if we needed to know that.
Spreading the love. Like I was spreading me semen on my hand.
Oh, right, that's enough. Good grief.
Spread the word.
What? Oh, Jesus.
I not seen Silence of the Lambs where Joey Foster gets Spider-Man by a bloke. I not seen it. I not seen it where he's tossed himself off and he throws spunk in her face.
Hey, Jesus.
I'll tell you what, you see that, right? But when we see some of these food pics, you think that's happening in some of the food pics.
Anyway, it's an hour gone. It's time for... Oh, here you are. People with the metal horns out. Lots more happening in that film, and that's the only bit Chippers remembers. Cracking music, Tom. Yeah, Tom sent me that. Put that together. Chippers is the type of guy that nips to the box. Oh, God. Jesus. This is noise, not music. Oh, I think the song is epic.
To be fair, in the film Silence of the Lambs, right?
There's a lot that's fair enough. Heavy metal's not for everyone, Monty. That's fair enough.
I don't like it. I do like it, but I do like it, but I don't like heavy metal.
I love metal music.
I think it makes you fucking deaf.
Well, you can do. Right, I believe there's 21 for tonight.
Oh.
Here's your first one.
It's a John Sinclair one. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
Looks like something they'll be having on I'm a Celebrity on Sunday, that.
Oh, yeah.
Philly cheesesteak at Sheffield Wednesday for £9.
Oh,
what?
dear me.
It's half eaten. It's a dry
I think I know what Philly would be saying if he was on the show.
Well, he's not here, so I've got this instead.
Fuck off! It looks like Gandhi's flip-flop, that.
Absolutely not for that. Right, next one. I don't need to tell you where this one's at next.
Oh, see?
John Sinclair shut out his bum. Is that a pie?
It is a pie.
It's a pie with acne on it.
Yeah, pie at Man United, £4.80. Fucking burnt to fuck.
Fucking burnt.
Put it in the bin.
Right, that's John Sinclair's that.
So that also deserves a...
Fuck off!
Yeah.
Monty.
Yes, definitely burned that. Fuck that.
Very funny.
Right, next one. Next one. This is the one Tony sent me when he was at a game last week.
Ooh, the onions look a bit sloppy.
Aye.
Well, you could probably have it without onions, Chibbers. It's a cheeseburger Boston United for £4.
Yeah, I'll have it without onions. Like brown sauce.
Yeah, I probably would if I was there.
Brown sauce without onions will do me.
It's in Paul's. It's in Paul of TTR's favourite part of the world because Boston's yeah Skegness, and I know how much Paul loves Skegness.
Yeah,
I'm being Paul. I'm being sarcastic there. I'm not taking the piss out of you.
Yes, for me, without the onions as well.
Oh.
Okay. Right, next one.
Oh, looks like someone's hid a fallopian tube on a pizza.
Pizza Tramia Rovers. It's a tenner for that.
Is that a mushroom on it?
Yep.
It is mushrooms, yes.
Oh, it looks shit. That looks like it's on a naan bread, that.
Some of those mushrooms have been well overcooked for me, so
That's
no,
fucking
no, thank you.
disgusting. I was waiting to see what happened. No.
If it's something where it says under the patio, I know who that is.
Yeah.
No, not for me for that one.
Pizza Hut would be fun with that, like.
Next one.
Oh, that's Paul Glant's cock.
Oh.
Paul Glant's cock, that.
Saved at Morecambe United for £4.
Benji, come and suck on this, mate.
No, thank you.
No, absolutely not. £4. Nope. How dry does that bun look? No.
I'm not worried about the foot. I'm just worried about the size of that flipping thing.
Same.
Boy, sausage, fucking hell.
Not for me.
I think Paul Glant had a cold shower on that one.
Okay, next one.
Ooh, is that Wembley?
Nope. Katsu curry fries at
No.
the Aviva Stadium in Ireland.
No, I changed my mind. It looked Harry when you say
€7 for that as well. Bloody
No.
hell.
No, thank you.
Which in pounds, which I didn't put it in pounds actually. That's worth £5.84 in pounds.
No thanks.
Nah, not for me on that one as well.
Oh, 2-0 to Northern Ireland in their game against Belarus.
The Belarus turned up like.
Perez just scored for Spain.
Who's just scored?
Perez for Spain and Mitrovic
Oh.
had a penalty saved against Switzerland. Just gave up on the telly.
Okay, next one.
Oh,
Hello, Sam.
That's Derby. That's Hull City, isn't it?
Lady Sam's just popped up in the chat. Jesus wept.
Paul Glant, yeah, Chipmans. These toe Chipmans, that man.
No, thank you.
Nah. It looks like someone's got dandruff and they've just put the heat on top of it.
That's chicken katsu box at Hull City for $8.75.
Someone needs
No
head
thanks.
and shoulders.
No, not for me for that one as well. Nope. Right, next one.
I don't know you had dandruff. I don't. Oh, is that a cock?
It's a battered fish sandwich at Brighton.
What's it got cheese in it for?
It's not cheese, it'll be tartar sauce.
No,
That's seagull.
cheese underneath it.
That's seagull shit, that.
That's cheese. That's common cheese, that.
Oh, $7.50 for that.
No. That's cheese on the bottom. Have a look. Am I right, people in the chat? That's cheese underneath.
Could be
It is.
Could be lettuce. Could be
Grated
lettuce.
cheese, that. That's grated cheese. What? That's grated cheese, that.
Right, next one.
That's a non-spun, that. Oh.
What's that?
They call
Okay,
these,
who did it?
they call
Floating.
these stovies that served a green hot Morton for £4.
Fucking bloody.
No, thank you.
Waters.
Looks like
Stovies.
cat piss.
Looks like cat shit. Looks like bloody human shit and bloody gravy.
Right, stovies. It's a Scottish dish. Potatoes. Contains potatoes, fat, onions, and often pieces of meat.
Oh. Sounds like someone's bloody in.
Glance.
It looks like organs on a
Billy.
bloody bowl.
Gallant, for fuck's sake, Billy.
No thanks.
Gallant stool, fucking hell.
Next one.
Oh, is that one of the, oh, that's one of them shitty puddings you can get in this.
It's pie, gravy, and mash at MK Don's.
Nah, that's like a poverty pack, that like.
£7 for that though.
That's what? Them bloody pies are 99 pence.
Honestly, they can keep it.
Franchise wankers. Honestly, greedy franchise wankers.
They're 99 pence, them pies, you know. Bloody are.
No, I'm not. I was laughing at Billy's comment there.
Oh, body water.
Okay, next one.
Oh, that warts on a bloody bun.
It's supposed to be a sausage roll at Sheffield United for
Where's
a
the
£5.
sausage
What the fuck
What's
they
the
done to
sausage
that?
roll? What the hell?
Honestly.
Where's the bloody sausage and roll?
What a joke.
No.
No, definitely not. Okay, next one.
Oh, someone smashed that past me.
Saved a Crawley Town for £4.
Buzzcocks has been in that.
What type of pie is it?
Lady Sam, you've been looking at Ryan Reynolds' ball sack. Flipping heck.
God.
I haven't smashed that, by the way. I wouldn't get me hard. Me cock wouldn't be erect.
Doesn't say what kind of pie it is though.
It's not a cream pie, anyways. It's a smash pie. That's what it is.
Okay, next one.
Jim Levinstein. Oh my god.
All right.
Mosley meat and potato pie and chips.
No.
Mushy piece for £6. It's missing some gravy for me though.
Nah,
Needs gravy or sauce for me. Otherwise, it's going to be dry. Quite dry.
I'll probably have it with gravy, but yeah.
What was that by our TV? Nah.
Right, next one.
Oh, the fucking baguette with some chicken.
It's currywurst.
Oh no,
which Tom loves. Saved a Chalka for £2.91.
No.
Yeah, go for that.
No, it looks like body parts. Looks like thumbs and fingers and bloody toes in there now.
Okay, next one.
Ooh, bacon sarnie.
At West Ham.
Oh, I've seen this.
No, for the reason why I like my bacon crispy.
That's a definite no, because when I say the price out for something that size, £11 for that.
No, I'm out. I'm done the bad thing. I'm out.
What a joke.
And that also deserves a
Fuck off!
Okay, next one.
Whoa, what the hell's that?
Right, that is a P-Wax stew at Marine FC for £8.
No, thank you.
Looks like something the Chainsaw Massacre left over. No. Fuck that. I'm not saying I say fuck. I don't mean I won't fuck it. I mean, I don't want any part of that. And that looks like the leftovers from the bin.
Yep.
Okay, next one. Not for me, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Why would you do that,
Right.
Chips?
Chips at Northampton. Sale beat Rangers for £2.50.
Why would you put a big dot of mayonnaise like that and just fuck them over? In fact, I wouldn't have them out for the price. I wouldn't do that for the price.
Okay, next one.
Ooh, is that a burger?
Bacon cheeseburger.
Yes. Come to daddy.
At Caversham United for a £5.
Yes.
Yes.
Bang on. Hang on. Give us some brown sauce and that's it.
Next one.
Oh, KFC.
Right, Montrose 140 a piece, and there's 8 pieces in there that I've counted.
Yes, I would have them as well.
Right, well, in total, that'll cost you £11.84.
But that's not bad. Chicken's quite expensive commodity these days. I probably wouldn't have 11 bits. I'll probably have 3 and that's it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I mean, the one at the bottom does like a butt plug, so that's the one we'll be having.
Gallant butt plugs, Jesus Christ.
2 left.
Yeah. So I think Glenn puts up his bum. Oh,
I'd be able to...
double ender.
Right, we've got pork stuffing and cranberry
Hot dogs.
and crackling baguettes at Beverly Town for £6. Yes, I'll have those. I'll have yes.
Yeah, go on then.
Nah.
Yep.
One of them's Johnson. One of them's Sinclair's and one of them's Glance.
Oh God. I'll have those. Yep.
No.
One of those, £6 each. Yep. Pork. Yes. Stuffing. Cranberry. Why not?
Cranberry.
Although cranberry goes with turkey mostly, not pork.
None for me. I'm human. I don't have cranberry on anything, food wise.
Last one.
Bloody hell, you've gone through them. Oh, is that a croissant?
It's a cheese roll at
No cheesy about that.
Klosterneerberg.
Nah. Is that just cheese with a roll? That's all there's, 2 slices of cheese with a roll.
$3.50 for that as well.
No, thank you.
Peter Pelters eat that.
That's all the food picks for tonight.
We better set up going for beverage.
No problem, chippers.
Don't know if I need a shit as well.
Hey God. Well, some crazy food picks tonight. But unfortunately, I do have a bit of bad news, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, the show is off next week, guys. I'm afraid. And the reason for that is I'm off to Edinburgh for 2 nights.
Oh yeah.
So unfortunately, the show will not be on next week, I'm afraid, guys. So we will be back for the show in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, next week we are off because I'm away to the wee capital of Scotland. For a friend's birthday. So show's not on next week, guys, I'm afraid. But the show will be back in 2 weeks' time, just to let you know. Right, then, let's run through comments. Oh, good. Let's get through these comments. Chibbis is the kind of guy who says thanks on an ATM. What the fuck is that? That's a big no. Tiny light bites out of that. Angela Rayner's growl, says Julie. It's horrible, Pete. Been in a few set pits or mosh pits, yawn about Monty. I try to avoid them because, well, hey, they can be brutal. That is at a Pansgaland's horse meat Sonny 0 point. Oh, no. That's a John Sinclair steak and kidney subscription. God. Someone don't know how to cook. Looks like a burnt fanny. Brown, it's cooked black. It's fucked Bennett. Slightly overdone. Yep. Pie infested wrap by Bruno Fernandez. Yeah. And the cheese is a melon. Yes, for £4. £4 burger. Yes. The Tony burger, not bad. Yep. Tony was at Boston United last Saturday and he sent me that one. What's them things you do, people with? But yeah, it's a mosh pit, Monty. If Fernandez changed gender, do you think it would look like Janet Street Porter with those teeth? That burger's not a burger, it's a slap in the face. No. I know who that is. It looks like Gallant's hoop. Oh, God. That's Aldo. No, crust is too big. That's straight out of Gallant's shop. Pizza, yeah, nice. That's a proper Italian pizza. Luke Chadwick, Rajmas Highland hybrid. What the fuck? Looks like Gallant's sausage party. Welcome to that sausage. Glance patio. The glance patio. How many X's you got stashed under there? What the hell? Nope. Even the dead animal is ashamed with that sausage. I was going to submit that same pig the mocha one. That's from the God. Benji's poo in a bun. Awesome. Squid cool. The lady from Glance. Yeah. Oh God. That is Sam is Russia. No.
Come on, titties, suck them dry.
David Cooch knows he's done that. You know.
Oh,
4 notes for that hot dog. You can get a tin of hot dogs from there. A pound, lads. Yeah, no, that looks lovely. I'd try that. More Katsuma would love this. Looks like a cod in a bun. Glance drizzle. Oh, it looks like better in the inflection. So, oh, Tom. Yeah. Seagull shit a bud. That sleek saucy dafties. Oh, glance. Oh, yeah.
have you
Glance
seen
shy.
John's message in the group chat?
No.
Some bloke said he's buying his followers, and then John's called him a pork chop.
Sinclair Hospitality, you see. Glance.
John's complaining again. When you buy the subs, John.
So this pork chop needs to get into the
body.
business.
Glance body water. Dude, burgled. Stingy on the mash. No rusty water.
So
Oh,
that's what
Tom.
That's what John put in the group chat.
Okay.
This pork chop. Imagine being called a pork chop.
And fucking hell, man.
What's on the Glance patio? Are you related to that gold man who? No, that's going a bit too far there, Monty. Because Gordon does come on this channel. He has been on this channel. And he is a good guy. Is that a free Bentos pie? Looks infested by ends. That shite. Gamlance and fungi. Oh God, what the fuck? No. Thing is. Oh no, I better not put that on.
I'm the pork chop.
Looks like Deadpool's. Sam says looks like Deadpool's ball sack. Oh,
Saggy.
no. We know a cock's been an American bun. Glance bone. That's fine. The only pie he boned. Looks great. I'll have that. The mushy peas look dry than me. Sex life. No. I would have the pie and chips, but no peas would have it with gravy. Yes, Sam says Hulk got excited over the next Marvel film. That doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Currywurst is a lovely, especially in Germany.
Come on now.
One of our specimen victims, no. I like bacon crispy as well. That big bit, well, no, 11 quid for that as well. Fuck that. Fuck off. Yeah, exactly. Fuck off. These, oh, no, not read that one as well. Monty, careful with your comments, please. That bacon roll one will go down as well as my team are going to. No thanks. I think he's from Glance Fresh Meat Grinder. It's a no for me. Liz Truss's prolapse. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, see that bagel well enough. Okay, then. Butt plugs. Oh, God. What's in the thingy's patio? Note to the tune, don't need anything with bones still in it. No thanks. Chippers is banned from KFC. We never gets into a bucket. What do you call a man with chicken up his bum? Good grief. No thanks. And that. Oh, Julie. Oh, God. Cranberry stuffing balls are nice. Oh, God. Looks like. Oh, God. Custard launcher. What the fuck? Definitely not. It's 2 nights away in Edinburgh for his friend's birthday. All right, but I've not looked at it, so it's not the capital of Scotland. It's a Northumbrian city. Do you know what? Yeah, that's a good point there, Tom. But Edinburgh's cracking. Have fun, Edinburgh, great city. Do you know what? Edinburgh is really nice. It's a piece glass, and how many's you had? It's a few, but I'm not pissed yet.
Plenty of time.
He doesn't even get.
Get Mason Gemma to do the show next week.
Oh God, I'm stuck in the middle with them two.
What, you in Edinburgh, Pete? It's but that's definitely not happening. It's just for a friend's birthday for the weekend. Yeah, well, Edinburgh Pride Week. They'll probably gonna have the Christmas markets.
Peter, shit.
What?
Peter, the Edinburgh market's shite.
Well, they're probably gonna have the Christmas markets up, but we'll not be there for that.
It's Galant's birthday, isn't it? So he'll be having his lap of Edinburgh. He'll be
See,
going around
Chippers
Edinburgh.
just know what he said, stuck in the middle of those two. Anyway, let's go to the next part of the show. Right, David Coote. Right, we know he's been suspended. However, this is what this is one I want to bring up because Brian's been messaging me about this. Hope you're keeping well, Brian. Right. We all know he's been thingied, but however, this is this is the bigger picture. What I'm going to say. It's coming out. He's trying to organise drugs party before Spurs versus Man City game and fourth official. Right. However, this is the bigger picture. If he has got an addiction, what needs to happen now is his family, friends now need to get behind him and to get the help he really needs if he's got some sort of addiction now, Chivers.
That's if he's got one. The thing is that this could be the only time he's done it. We don't know.
Well, it could be, but it's like if he has got an addiction, the guy needs help.
Well, there's that, but then you shouldn't be caught with your trousers down, basically, like what you were in that video. You shouldn't be saying what you're saying.
That was a bit over the top.
When, you know what, that would be like me slagging my employers off, which I wouldn't do. You know, you can.
Well, no, he was probably
say
a
this and
little
that
bit
about
thingy.
things, but you don't ever cross a line. It's just his conduct was unacceptable, and for a referee of somebody in a high abusive in a high power, he's abused his power.
Yeah,
I think it's no secret he's a Man U fan. I think everyone knows, the whole world, he's a Man U fan because, you know, it's ridiculous that these things happen. Like I said earlier, a lot of these referees just aren't good enough for this level.
Well, they're not.
They need a rocket up their arse, and
well, they do in a way. But
you've got Howard Webb sitting there doing nothing about it, who's just taking away, and you just think, what's the point?
True.
And
but we know
honestly,
if he has got this addiction, he needs.
Listen, everybody's got addictions, needs help to cure it, but then he needs to help himself. He needs to want the help, and he needs to be able.
Good
to
point. Well,
admit
hopefully he
he's
has.
got a problem.
Hopefully he is going to do something about it if this is true.
But if he doesn't, then that's what you can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. But if he's had this problem for years, why is this coming to light now? Because apparently that video was took a while ago. It wasn't just yesterday, the day before, or the day before that. This was apparently done 2 or 3 years ago. So why is all this coming out now? Why not 2 or 3 years ago when it was coming out?
Well,
something's happened. Something's happened here where he's either, if he is dealing, then he's possibly not paid a deal, and they've thought, oh, we'll stitch him up because he's a high-profile client. There's a lot of things we don't know what's gone on, but what we do know is what he did's wrong and unprofessional, and he will get punished for it.
You will.
Yeah, he was right, Klopp's a tosser, but you can't. This would be like Anthony Taylor coming out and saying Sunderland or inbreds or something. You can't come out and do it.
Well, no, you can't.
Absolutely. You can think one thing and say another.
Wacky's made a good point here. Send him to rehab.
Yeah, but who's going to pay for that? You know, it's. I mean, end of the day, if he's got issue as well. He needs to front it out and admit it, but he hasn't came out and admitted he's got an issue.
Well, hopefully he will, and something can be done about it.
Well, it's got to be, because if you don't, nothing. If you haven't got a problem, something. If you can't find the cure to the problem, then it's just gotta be a vicious circle. You gamble in circles.
Julie says he'll get relegated to the Championship or even League 1 or 2. I think he'll be taking some time out of management, out of any league, Julie. If
I don't think the referee again.
On.
I think he'll go abroad. I think
if he needs the help, he needs. Hopefully, he goes and gets it. Because even Brian messaged me about this as well. So nobody in public eye can do anything this day and age with camera phones and social media. Absolutely. It says wacky.
That's why you have to be so discreet, because everyone's got a phone these days. You're being recorded in some way or another, whether it's a phone note, voice note, whatever. You've got to be so clever with what you do with things these days, because if you don't, you get done.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's look into some of the football news as well. Well, the new Man United manager has took over now, so all these Man United fans will be thinking, "Oh, we're back."
Especially after the beat Man City Sporting.
Well, it's just
I'm sick of them going on about it.
Who says?
Surprised Sinclair. Surprised John Sinclair hasn't been going on about it.
Well,
I'm sick of them going on about the Man U manager, to be honest, because they've literally basically tapping up to get that job.
Well, he hasn't managed in the Premier League before, so it's going to be a lot different for him.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised he's left a job who's sitting at the top of the Portuguese league just to come on them.
Yeah.
Well, Monty says can see Man United turning a corner, to be honest. Who would want to be Man United boss? It's a thankless task.
All right.
He's a good manager, but this is the Premier League. It's a little bit different, so he's got a big job. Well, Van Nistelrooy, to be fair,
But watch it. The Man U fans will push him out after a certain time.
Either will.
If it doesn't go well, they probably will do.
Like we beat them December the 30th at Old Trafford. They'll be probably saying, "Get him out, get him out."
I want to see Sinclair's face who will beat them league.
Slaughter's never managed in the Premier League. Do you know what? Yeah, that's a good point, Jim. He hasn't, but he is doing very well with Liverpool.
Aye. But then Amorim also...
there's problems at Manchester United, not just in terms of the squid and the whole of everywhere. The ownership.
Yeah. Amorim, he could also be another AVB.
Yep.
Because
look at that, Man U fans. Man U, look at this. I see Man U fans wanting Van Nistelrooy to stay because he'll do the same as Ori. Ori got hounded out after Ori got hounded out. Van Nistelrooy probably do the same. He'll probably get hounded out with that.
Well, he's applied to be comedy manager of Van Nistelrooy.
Right, bye.
Coventry.
Billy, there'll be the next Man U legend in Coventry soon. Good luck for that.
Yeah,
Lampard apparently been talked about
the new manager come in.
Yeah, I seen Lampard was talked about the Coventry job as well.
Personally, I don't think the players were playing for Eric Ten Hag because
also point on Ten Hag.
I mean, it's like he has treated players like shit. To be fair, even players like Sancho posted on the social media, he's like saying a way goodbye. There was another one that did the same as well.
De Gea. It was Sancho, De Gea, and Ronaldo.
But he wasn't a good manager.
Very arrogant, to be fair.
Also, another point on Ten Hag, how he did well with Ajax. bit like Cameron, he won 4-1 against one of the elite sides. If you remember them beating Real Madrid in the Champions League at the Bernabeu, then they knocked out Juventus to get to the semis.
Exactly. Anyways, I think I may go on a little bit of a rant here.
Go on then.
Right. Arsenal fans, right. As soon as they drop points or lose a game, some of these Arsenal fans are all telling out immediately.
Luca. Sorry, I just need a little bit of that chesty cough.
I don't get it at times with Arsenal fans, because when they drop points, it's like some of these Arsenal fans think they're entitled to everything. Oh, not to mention they think they're going to get Isak in January. Well, I can tell you, Isak has so far come out as well and dismissed that as well.
I've seen somebody say, imagine if Isak goes to another London club, Arsenal fans be pissed off at that.
Well, sorry,
I would love
Isak
to see that.
Going anyway. Hopefully, we can get him tied down to we'll get Isak tied to a new contract. But some of these Arsenal fans are putting videos up to say that Isak's definitely going to sign for them in January. When Isak says he's perfectly happy here at the moment. The fact is also dropping points at the moment. What is costing what is costing Arsenal at the moment? They didn't get a striker in the summer and they're paying for it now. Yes, it will have it last season, but now they're starting to drop points now, chippers.
It's their own fault. Don't really give a shit about them. They go on as if they're so relevant, and
it's like
I've won the league in 20 years.
Again, not all of them, but some of them just think, "Oh, we're entitled to win the Premier League and all of that." Well, sorry,
no one's entitled to it. You've got to earn it, and you've got to go out there and.
What I heard, the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup isn't good enough. We need to win the Premier League and the Champions League.
Sorry to interrupt, but Scotland are winning 1-0. John McGinn.
Fleming.
£5 super chat from Mr. Fleming.
Hey, Ian. You've come in a bit late, but been watching Pete just not being in the chat. Had some work done today, so it was a bit of it long. That's no problem, but thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you so much, Ian. Well, I don't get that, Chippers. They said, but the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup is not enough. Arteta needs to win the Premier League and the Champions League. I'm thinking, what the hell?
Peter, you know that Arsenal fan you want to. I think he's in the chat.
Oh, Luke, I hope you're keeping well, my man.
You know how they keep saying this, and I just don't see how they're as good as the likes of Real Madrid, Real Madrid, for instance, that they're not on that level. They're nowhere near.
I mean, look I'm going to admit, I think what's costing your team at the moment is not getting that striker in the window. I think that's what's happening at the moment.
Isak won't leave here because we're only going to be able to improve our wage structure and not decrease it or anything. So
Please, when you got that the start.
I wouldn't surprise me if in January he signs a new contract.
Even Lucas says Isak won't leave.
I think he'll sign a new contract in the new year because it'll be like with a new like FFP sort of. Yeah, I think he'll sign a new one.
All right,
we'll tie him down. I mean, the fact is, do you know what wouldn't surprise me? He gets number 9 for next season when Callum Wilson goes, because I believe Callum Wilson will be gone at the end of the season.
Well, that's it. Well.
Tony.
Hey, Tony.
You know what, as well, though, right? If we get rid of Wilson in January, it frees up more money to increase Isak's wages.
Do you know what Lucas says? We need Gyökeres. I think that would be a good sign, and someone like him would be good. But sorry, no offense, Luca, you're not taking Isak from us.
Watch Gyökeres going to Man U.
I think Isak would only leave us if Real Madrid came calling. I really do. I don't see anybody else attracting him. I don't see anybody else in the Premier League attracting him. Would you go to Spurs? Well, why would you go in there? Would you go to Chelsea? They're just fickle club. Would you go to Arsenal? No, because Arteta's. I don't think many teams can afford him in the Premier League. I think there's only 1 or 2 teams in the world that you could probably say that could afford him. You could probably say a PSG and Real Madrid. Even Barcelona couldn't afford him.
Absolutely.
Maybe Man City if they got rid of Holland.
Lucas says Isak for me will stay. Which striker do also go for? Gyökeres. There's the perfect opportunity to go and for your side to go and get him, Luca. If that's who you're looking for. Gyökeres plays right wing this season. 5 goals from right wing. Where I, Tony, we got a tango sensation. Yeah, hey, I've got rid of COVID. Are you keeping well, Tony?
Don't know if he's on mute.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot better now. It's just, do you know what it is? Just had it. All it just feels like you just have a heavy cold. That's it. It's nothing. To me, it's nothing major. It's just like I just had a stuffy nose. That was all. And yeah.
Well, John Sinclair's been called a pork chop, calling someone your pork chop, so he must be
Tony,
feeling
seen it? Tony, you seen it in the group chat?
Oh, is that the thing he shared, wasn't it?
No. John Sinclair's calling someone your pork chop again. Honestly, man.
That guy. But he's yeah, yeah. Well, it's all right if you're having it. But well, he does well. He goes on the grounds, doesn't he now as well, John? So you know.
Nobody gets to
but yeah. I mean, look. Obviously, Pete showed the picture tonight, the cheeseburger. That was really nice down there, if I'm honest, at Boston. A nice little football club, to be honest with you. As I say, when Newcastle are playing, I'll go and watch something like I'm not just saying it'll be non-league. It could be a League One or a League Two side as well. Something that's in driving distance, not too far away. But I always say, get yourself if Newcastle's not playing at the end of the day. Look, I stood in the home end with all the Boston fans in the part where the atmosphere is at its best, and look, they were absolutely fantastic. The fans around there, not one of them come up to me and said, "Oh, why are you here?" and all this. They were just, it was just brilliant. Obviously, Dylan Stevenson scored for Dagenham. Dylan Stevenson, who's played for Newcastle, yes.
Yes, I
but yeah, all in all, it was a good day out. Yeah.
Good, Tony.
Yeah. Yes, it was a good day out down there. But yeah, and then obviously Wednesday, I stepped back on a football pitch for the first time in about months. So yeah, that was weird going on to stepping back on a football field again. But you know what, I quite enjoyed it. Almost scored. I was unlucky. It was more of a half chance than it was of a proper chance. But I slid, try and get the ball, but it skimmed off the end of my foot. But
lucky Tony.
Not bad. I started off playing a bit of defending. I started off doing defence at first and got a few blocks in. So at least I kept the goal clear anyway. But I'm looking forward to next Wednesday going back again, and that's played down at a club called Mildenhall Town Football Club, who are in Isthmian League North and playing on their pitch as well. So it's absolutely brilliant as well. So playing in their stadium on their pitch, can't go wrong with that.
Right. Also, we'll get anyone if also to get Gyökeres will also win the league next season, because do you think Gyökeres will become available? I think he's got a release clause. I'm sure he's got a. Do you think so?
I think he'll go to Man City.
I think it was, but
I think Man City will sign him. I think Man City will sign him because they need a backup for Holland, don't they?
But the fact is, I think Gyökeres will want starts. Is he going to be guaranteed there?
If they pay him 100 or 200 grand a week, he's not going to complain for being a second choice striker, is he?
Well, true. I'm going on a mystery weekend this.
Thing is, so could Holland go? Well, you don't know. Holland could go off to Real Madrid next season, and then you know, and then you get Gyökeres in. But you know, it depends what's happening with Man City, because remember, they're not doing well on the field at the moment, and the results aren't there at the minute, are they? They're not doing very well, and that's going to determine who stays and who goes from the football club. You know, so it's a difficult one. I think they're missing key players, but the way Man City have played of late, you just think it's just not like them. You know, and Guardiola to lose 4 straight games for the first time in his managerial career just shows you how bad things really are there at the moment. I've seen some Man City fans saying sack him, and I'm like, are you having a laugh? You know,
Guardiola.
He's a winner. The man's a winner, and you want to sack him. But
yeah, Guardiola.
Obviously, I think these Man City fans must be plastic ones, but I don't know who they are. But I've just seen a few murmurs, and I just thought, get your heads right, Jesus. If Guardiola, you know, or say if it was like, say if it was Alan Shearer was our manager. I know he has been in the past, but you know, just put it on that way. But if Shearer was our manager, and say, for instance, he'd won us 3 titles in a row, and we won an FA Cup, we won a League Cup, we got to a final of a Champions League, we have a poor start to the season. You know, if anybody had said, "Oh, we need to sack him," I'd be like, "Hang on a minute, Jesus! Look where we've come from. Look what we've got." You know, so I'm saying the same with Guardiola. He's a class act. He's not, you know,
Guardiola's a winner.
Safe form is temporary, class is permanent, and that's what it is with Guardiola. You know, he's been a winner everywhere he's gone.
He is a winner. I think Man City are missing 2 key players, which Covey's just put on them. Really going to miss Rodri and KDB. They need that defensive midfielder now.
And they're missing a winger as well, because they're missing Oscar Bob, aren't there, as well? So,
yeah.
I think people that want him sacked have had a tiny bit of pop, to be honest with you.
That's it.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know what his compensation would be, but I wouldn't like to speculate on that. I think it would be
Man City should definitely not get rid of Guardiola.
What Ten Hag's was.
Even Martin's.
No. I don't think they will.
No, definitely not. Even, I'm sure if Martin's watching this show, no, definitely not. You need to get behind Guardiola. You still do. Still need to get behind the guy because he's a winner.
Mason changed me fucking name
just
back
because.
Took you that long to notice that, Chip, as actually.
No, I'm looking at something else at the minute on my laptop.
Just because they're behind Liverpool, what's to say all of a sudden City don't come back after this national break, go on a huge run. You know that it's you know, it's all to play for, isn't it? Really, so.
Well, yeah, absolutely, Tony.
Like, people keep saying, "Oh, well, we're not going to get near the Champions League." How do you know we're not going to get near the Champions League? We're not that far behind, so you know, let's see what happens.
That's it.
Yeah, Wacky, you've just made a good idea of his.
Which one?
Glance Gimp.
Oh God.
Glance Gimp.
Have you not seen the food pics tonight, Tony?
Yes, I did have a sneak peek as you know. Yes, some belters on there, wasn't there? Absolutely.
A few minging ones and all.
Oh yeah, exactly. Some mingers.
Absolutely. But we'll get your thoughts on the England game there, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, look, the first positive I saw when that lineup come out was we were playing with a striker in Watkins, because the last time we played Greece 5 weeks ago, you know, we played with no striker. Now, I think at the time was that Lee Carsley trying to be too clever and underestimating Greece, which we found out they did. But last night we looked a lot better. Yeah, David, for God's sake. But the thing is, the way I look at it last night, that game is, we controlled that game when we went early 1-0 up. The balance looked good on the left wing and the right wing with Gordon and Madueke. Madueke looked a threat. He said, obviously, he got the assist for Ollie Watkins. Yes, they had a spell of pressure, but we dealt with it. I thought the German referee was absolutely disgraceful, if I'm honest. He's booking Pickford in the 26th minute for time wasting. The guy's trying to get the ball out. He's just trying to look for an outlet. That's what he's doing. He's not wasting time. Not when we want a second goal, you know, to go to win the head-to-head. And
that's it.
And he's given him a yellow card for it. And I'm just thinking, does this referee actually know what he's doing? He was frustrating me all night. That referee was awful. There should have been at least a Greek player sent off as well for a second yellow. That reminded me back at the Euros when we played Slovakia, and that Slovakian, after being on a yellow, kept fouling and just getting away with it. And it was just the same last night. But look, when we went 2-0 up, I thought, yeah, great. You know, look, I laughed because Flacademos has, you know, it came back off him and went in.
It's very cruel, that, Tony. It's not his fault for that.
Look, I know some fans are saying, oh, well, we should back our players. But look, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, first of all, I'm a Newcastle fan. Second, I'm an England fan. And I don't care who's in the opposition. If Flacademos is in the opposition, I don't want him coming out on the top side. I want him to make a howler. I want him to have a crap game so we can win that game. You know? The same with Cher at the Euros. He should have had a second yellow and sent off against England, but he didn't. And that's the thing. At the end of the day,
yeah, absolutely,
they're playing for the opposition. And, you know, at the end of the day, I want to see England win. I don't want to see Greece win. I want to see England win. And I'll tell you what, once we got that second goal, Greece felt the bits. Greece felt the bits after that. And then the third from Curtis Jones, I mean, that was a brilliant back heel.
That was a great goal, to be fair. Like, it was cracking that, like.
I know he's had his critics. People have said, oh, he's not that great, is he? You know, but look, I thought he played well last night, Curtis Jones.
Absolutely. Even I thought Gallagher.
The one thing I was disappointed. Yeah, the one thing I was disappointed was in the first half, because obviously Lewis Hall didn't start that game. And during that first half, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but during that first half, you're watching Rico Lewis, who was supposed to be the left back, right? If Rico Lewis was supposed to be the left back, how many times did anybody see this? Because I saw this numerous times. How many times did you see that he left his position left back and was sitting in centre midfield?
Yeah.
And I saw that on numerous occasions throughout the first half.
He's not a left back, though, is he?
He's not. He's a right back. I mean, he's highly rated by Guardiola, and he is a class. Look, let's be honest, he's a great young player coming through. And when Hall came on, I was pleased about that because I thought this is great. When he took Konza off, I'm thinking, what's he taking Konza off for? You know, I would rather have kept Konza on, but then he put Walker in the centre of defence. But I thought Lewis Hall played well, proving why he's the best left back in the country at the moment. I'm sorry, he is the best left back.
Lewis got 50 minutes.
Yeah. But one thing I do want to say is those 9 England players who have pulled out that team now, I hope they sat there watching that game last night, and I hope they're all sweating now, because I tell you what, Thomas Tuchel better not let any of them straight back in. They do not walk back in that England squad. I'm sorry.
No,
I do.
a good point, Tony.
And I think we looked a lot better without Phil Foden in that team. I'm sorry. Phil Foden is a great player for Man City. But put him on that international scene, he is absolutely dog poop. And I tell you what,
he's just not getting played to his strengths. Could be.
I thought we looked better without him in that team. We look better without Saka in that team.
Like Monty says, why is Walker still sniffing around? I mean, Walker, he shouldn't be playing at this international football anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
look, he was all right at centre half last night, wasn't he? He went,
but
when he
right
went
back, not anymore for England for me.
No, well, that frustrated me because he had 2 attempts to cross that ball in the first half, and he failed to do it.
Exactly, plenty of opportunities, and he did the opposite.
We spent like Paul Gallant at a race course.
Oh God!
But I thought, but those 9 players, like Sir Cole Palmer and that, sorry, they do not walk back into the England squad. They have to earn their place. They have to earn a starting place. I would rather play Madueke ahead of Saka. I thought Madueke
was really good. I like Madueke.
He fizzed off a little bit. Bellingham, I thought, was immense all night. We know he's a class act, Bellingham. Him and Foden played a similar position. You can't play both. It's like playing Gerrard and Lampard. You couldn't play them two, really. You know, so the way I look at it is...
Okay, have a look.
Yeah, I just hope them players who've pulled out just have a hard, long look at themselves. And a lot of people are criticising Kane, saying, well, they should put that country before that club. Well, look, I think what Kane's trying to say is, look, when you're picked for your country, you should be proud to be picked for your country and play for your country. Yeah. And absolutely right, they should be. You know? The end of the day, you don't want this to be your last chance saloon that you never get picked again. But I'll tell you what, Thomas Tuchel has got one massive headache coming through because of Carsley. And I'll tell you why. Because if you look at the amount of players that Carsley's actually brought into the squad from the under-21s as well, we have got a great set of players. We've got some great depth.
Yeah, we do, absolutely.
There is no reason why we can't get to a World Cup final with this lot.
Why not?
I think Tuchel could do the job. You know, like I say, we smashed Greece last night 3-0. Yeah, okay, they had chances, but look, if it wasn't for Pickford as well, and I know he gets a lot of criticism sometimes, Pickford, but I tell you what, he had a cracking game last night for England.
He did.
He kept
very
England
well.
in the game.
He did. Yes, he did.
And obviously, Cundy last night asked, "Has anybody seen Greece?"
Oh God!
You know, has anyone seen Greece? Has anyone seen Stelios? You know, the owner of EasyJet. Has anyone seen Taxiki and all this? And but yeah, no, I thought it was a cracking game last night. England played well. They've got to beat Ireland on Sunday
to get
to get back to Group A, because we need to win that group. We have to get out of that group, because if we go in the playoffs, it makes it a little bit more difficult in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, but I think England are massively overrated. We hype them way too much. They aren't even top 10. Well, we'll see. Let's see what Tuchel does.
I don't agree with that. I don't think we are overrated. I think we've got some excellent players in that team. We just need an who can take us to where we want to be.
Totally, Tony.
But we have some talent coming to us. What a player he is. Let's be honest. It was him who set up Curtis Jones. You know, even Morgan Rogers coming on. He looked all right.
He wasn't too bad, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So look, there's a lot of positives there. And this is a problem. We put too much. We're always too negative about England, and I thought we played it with a lot more fight, a lot more attacking last night, which looked even better. We could have probably gone on and won that game 4-0, in all honesty.
Yeah, we could have done, Tony. We really, really could have. We could have done, but yeah, we got the win. That's the main thing. So it's all down to get the job done against Republic of Ireland.
But now I just wonder, is UEFA now going to investigate Greece fans? Because during that first half, even Sam Matterface, the commentator, said, why is it every time England's going forward, there's a laser pen being shone?
Yeah, I didn't agree. That's wrong. How would... Yeah, I don't get it at all.
And then they had flares in the stadium towards the end because Pickford was getting covered in the smoke. I thought you weren't supposed to take pyrotechnics into stadiums.
No, exactly. You shouldn't be. Should be getting searched for that. Anyway, that's the end of the show now, guys. So it's been a cracking show. Oh God, I know who that. Do you answer that, Tony? Oh, you've just said it there.
Absolutely done.
Anyway, it's been a cracking show for tonight. The next show...
What is it, later prices? No chance.
Hey, God. Anyway, that's it for tonight's show. It's been a cracking show by PD Mason, Chippers, Tony Lawrence, and all. Cheers, everyone. Take care, everyone. You as well, Yopper. The next show we will be back will be our next top 5 worst, and then we move on to the strikers next. And that's going to be on Tuesday at 8:30 with myself, Mason, Chippers, Tony, and John as well. So do join us for that at 8:30 on Tuesday night for our next top 5 worst as well. And also next week will be the Premier League is back, and it'll be our match preview for the West Ham game. And I'm getting sorry, the crazy show is off next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks' time for that as well. So there you go. Well played, chaps. Cheers, David. Hit the thumbs up. Late. Great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. Michael Owen. Well, he might just be in there as well. So
I'll have to think about my top 5 for the comment section.
Yes, remember to get your top 5 in there on the show as well. If you don't come up with the same ones you come up with as well. So
it's hard trying to come up with them, isn't it?
Dumbia. Well, the guy never played, but you never know. He could be in there as well. So there you go. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight, hit the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. So please do hit those likes here if you haven't already done so. Of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out on this channel, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Help us get to 2,300. 1 hour away till we're getting there. We're less than 20 away. Help us get there as soon as we can. Your support is appreciated as always. And hit that bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video does get loaded as well. To make sure you do hit that bell to make sure you don't miss any content we bring on this channel for you guys. And if you want to give a donation to the channel, a super chat now or a super thanks when the show's finished, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button. And if you're a member, you are put into a prize job we do as well. So there you go. How many subs from last time I checked? It's just I think it was about 14 away from 2,300. So there you are. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. We'll see you all later. Again, if you're not, get yourself to the women's game on Sunday. If you haven't got already your tickets yet, let's pack out St. James's crowd on Sunday for the women's game. Let's back the lasses. Get yourselves along. So there you are. But until then, everyone, how are the lads? How are the lasses? And what do you keep saying, Tony?
Remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white.
There you are. We'll see you there, everyone. Take care. Good night, all. Have a great weekend as well, folks.
Here's the thing.
Turn to red.